Hi everyone, meet Emily and me again today. Let's work on our Vinyasa practice. Get on the mat, grab the blocks or yoga strap if you have, the cushion for the knee if you have a sensitive knee. Oh, and Henry will join us as well. All right then, let's find our either comfortable seat that your right leg will be in front of the left. And if you have the good mobility and flexibility of the knee, the hip, the ankle, you might like to come to double pigeon with the right shin on top and left shin underneath. From here, throughout the yoga practice, our asana practice today, and every day when we practice the awareness toward the pelvis, take a long breath in, draw the pelvis in and up, belly moving inward the spine. The rib cage is knit in. Grow tall through the crown of the head as you breathe in. And keep this active at all times. As you exhale, draw the shoulder back and down. If this is enough, you stay here. Focus on drawing that right hip down to the ground. You want a little bit more. Lean forward. Perhaps the fingertip come down to the ground. If you need to have the block underneath your hand, you do so. From here, inhale, lift the chest, arching the back. As you exhale, round and curve, draw the belly in, spread the shoulder blade wide. Inhale, arching the back. Again, lift the hand, gaze to the tip of the nose. As you exhale, round and curve. If your body begin to open, allow yourself to come lower. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the hand, hug the elbow in, draw the hand back toward the body. Gaze up. As you exhale, round the spine, belly in, gaze toward the navel. Inhale, lift the chest up. This time, walk your hand over toward that right knee. Frame the right knee. Thinking you draw the circle with your sternum at that cat and cow, arch and round the spine. Into this movement, inhale, arching the back, move forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly in. One more, inhale. And exhale, reverse the order to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest, move the sternum, move the neck. And now, from here, your right hand outside of the hip, left hand reaching forward 45 degrees. Take a long breath in, lift the chest. That right hand anchor down to the ground. As you exhale, round the spine. Walk that left hand over 45 degrees and turn the head over to the right shoulder. Look over the right shoulder behind. Belly in toward the spine. As you breathe, inhale, you expand your back. As you exhale, everything moving inward toward the spine. Inhale, lift the chest high, bring yourself to come up. Switch to the other side. This time the left shin will be on top. Same again, inhale, arching the back. Exhale, round the spine. Breath in through the nose, arching. Exhale, round and curve. Inhale fully. As you exhale. Now inhale, lift the chest up. Walk your hand over toward the left knee. Begin that circle, cat and cow, with the sternum, warm the spine. 3 rounds to one side and reverse to the other side. 3 rounds again. Your Ujjayi breath. Come back to the center. That left hand in line with the hip, either to the fingertip or press the palm down to the ground. Right hand 45 degrees. Inhale, lift the chest, continue to work. Walk that right fingertip forward. As you exhale, round the spine. Push the mid back up to the ceiling and look over the left shoulder behind you. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, lift the chest up. Bring yourself to come up. Let's find our all four together. Begin with the all four. You can have your feet as wide as your hip or feet together. But now, let's feet as wide as your hip. Turn the fingertip back. You can do one hand at a time to stretching the forearm, stretching the wrist. Otherwise, you can do both hands together. The thumb are turning out. Round the spine. Breath in. As you exhale, you lean back. If you can, press the heel of the hand down to the ground, round the spine, and gaze toward the navel. Inhale, coming forward, arching the back lightly. As you exhale, round and curve and pull, draw the hips all the way back toward the heel. One more inhale, coming forward, arching the back lightly. As you exhale, tailbone lengthen down, round the spine. Press more to the shin bone, both of the legs toward the ground. Press the heels of the hand down, round the upper back, so you continue to stretching the back as well. Inhale, coming forward, fingertip turning forward. Shake the wrist out if you need to. Now tuck the toe. Feet can be as wide as the hip or bring the feet together. Walk your hand back. Sit on the heel. See if you can lower the heel down to the ground. Fall forward. If it's too much, keep the heel up high. You can sit onto the heel. Feet can be as wide as the hip. Maybe this is enough for you because it's difficult. But if you have that flexibility, perhaps bring the feet together. Walk your hand forward, open the knee out, round the spine. Third eye come down to the ground or just the top of the head. If you can go more, sweep the hand behind you, both palms facing up. Grab a hold of the opposite wrist, crown of the head down, open the knee out. Or maybe just hand grab a hold of the ankle or reaching the hand back. Inhale, look forward, hand come down to the ground. Straighten the leg and toe heel your feet as wide as your hip. Once you get to here, let's start with the left first. Left hand into the center. Reach your right hand up. Option, bend the left knee. Left hand can be on the fingertip, reaching the right hand high. If this is enough, stay. Otherwise, turn the palm all the way back. Bend the elbow. That right hand perhaps hook with the right hip or the right thigh. Inhale, press more into that bottom hand. As you exhale, draw the right hip back and draw the top shoulder back. If this is enough, you stay. Otherwise, sweep the left hand between the leg and take a bite outside of that left thigh. Continue to look up. Option to straighten both legs. Draw the top shoulder back. Draw the left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, look down and release the other side. This time, right hand come to the center. Right knee bend, reaching the left hand high. Sweep the left hand behind you. Hook with the hip or the thigh. Draw the top shoulder back. The bottom hand press down into the ground or to the fingertip. You want a little bit more, sweep the hand between the leg. Take a bite. Draw the top shoulder back. If you have more flexibility and it's not too early, you can straighten the leg as well. Breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale, look down. And release. Unroll yourself, come all the way up. Roll the shoulder back and down. At the back of the mat, have your feet as wide as your hips still. Inhale, reaching the hand up high to the ceiling. Right hand grab a hold of the left wrist or the left forearm. Inhale, find that length. As you exhale, side bend over to the right. You can send the hip over to the left. That right hand keep pulling the left arm over to the right. You can look down or you can look up. One more breath, inhale. One more breath, exhale. Inhale back to the center and switch the other arm. Left hand grab a hold of the right arm or the right wrist or just the right hand. Inhale, find that length. As you exhale, side bend over to the left. Send the hip over to the right. Continue to reaching that right arm over to the left. Look up or look down, your choice. Wherever you are, long breath in. Exhale out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, sweep the hand behind you, interlace the finger, shoulder blade together. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring the belly toward the thigh. And now draw the hands away from your lower back. So you can bring the chest between the legs. Shift your weight toward the toes. One breath in fully. One breath out. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, hand down in front of you. Walk your hand forward as you breathe in. Plank pose. Exhale, knee down, come down, chaturanga. Hug the elbow in and tuck the toe. Inhale, lift the chest up high. Sink the hip low. Press the top of the feet down. Draw the shoulder back and down. Lift the chest, gaze to the tip of the nose. As you exhale, tuck the toe. Press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of the spinal wave. Inhale, round the spine forward, plank pose. Option to lower the knee down and arching the back. Press the hip toward the heel. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Level 2 a little bit more difficult. Inhale, coming forward, shoulder over the wrist. As you exhale, bend the knee, floating tabletop. And now sticking your butt up, arching the back. Exhale, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. The last one. Inhale, coming forward. And this time, turn the eye of the elbow forward. Sink the hip low. Press the hip forward. Lift the chest up high. Gaze to the tip of the nose. As you exhale without bending the knee, arching the back. Press the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, spread the finger nice and wide. Press more onto the base of the index and the thumb. Exhale, draw the belly in toward the spine. Press the hips up and back. Lengthen the tailbone up. Inhale, lengthen the spine nice and long. Exhale, chest toward the thigh. Long breath in fully. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. As you exhale, draw the leg, draw the hamstring down toward the heel. Bend the knee, look forward. Inhale. As you exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine nice and long, arching the back lightly. As you exhale, so you can bring the hand outside of the feet, bend the elbow, fold in. Continue to pull the elbow to the back of the room, hugging in, round the spine. Inhale, gather the core, come all the way up, palm touch gaze to the thumb. Exhale, Samadhi, arm by the side. 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, arm reach, palm touch gaze toward the thumb. Lengthen the arm, lengthen the whole body. Exhale, hinging from the hip, fall all the way down, belly to thigh. Round the spine, pull the elbow back to the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine nice and long. Hand down to the ground. Step back, plank pose. Shoulder past the wrist. Inhale. Exhale, come down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest up. Untuck the toe, draw the shoulder back and down. Exhale, lift the hips high, roll the toe over. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Press more into the hand, draw the belly in. 1. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Lengthen the hips up high. 2. Thinking you want to pull the crown of the head and pull the hips away from one another to find that length. 3. Spread the shoulder blade nice and wide. Belly in toward the spine. 4. Relax the neck. Gaze toward the navel, otherwise gaze to between the legs. 5. Bend the knee, look forward, inhale. You can walk or if you're ready to do that gentle hop as light as you can to the top of the mat. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, come all the way up. Palm touch, gaze to the thumb. Samadhi, return home. Arm reach, breathe in, palm touch. Exhale, fold forward, belly to thigh. Spine long, breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, step back, jump back, plank pose. You can jump and do your chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest up high. As you exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Press more into the hands, straighten the arm, lift the hip up and back. 1. Draw the belly in, spread the shoulder blade nice and wide. 2. Press the back of the thigh to the back of the room. 3. Draw the heels down and away from one another. 4. Continue to find the length. The hand push away. The head draw forward. The hips up and back. The heels down toward the ground. Bend the knee, look forward. Inhale. As you exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, gather the core, come up, palm touch. Gaze to the thumb. Exhale, return home. Samadhi. Surya Namaskar. Big toe are touching. Inhale, bend the knee. Sweep the arm up. Press the palm together. Draw the arm away from the shoulder socket. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Spine long, find the length. Exhale, hand down. Those ones that want to jump back, you can. You can also step back as well. Those ones that want to try that little float, belly to the thigh. Hand not too far away from the feet. Inhale, find that lift. As you exhale, jump back, float back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog, Vinyasa style. Inhale, right leg lift all the way up and back. Square the hip as much as you can. As you exhale, right knee to the chest, shoulder forward, move like a water. Right foot step forward inside the right hand. Left heel spin in and down, square the hip. Reach the arm, palm touch, gaze to the thumb. Exhale, both hands come down to the ground. Right foot back, lower down. Inhale, glide the chest through, lift the heart, draw the belly in. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg lift up, inhale. Left knee to the chest, round the spine. Left foot step forward. Right heel down and in. Circle the arm, palm touch, gaze to the thumb. Find your length. Exhale, both hands come down to the ground. Left foot back, low down chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart up high. Untuck the toe, sink the hip low. Exhale, roll the toe over, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Press into the hand, make your body like a triangle. 1. Belly in. Spread the shoulder blade wide. Try not to sink the chest down to the mat. 2. Lengthen the neck. Lengthen the arm, lengthen the spine, lengthen the leg. One more breath in, one more breath out. You can shorten the stand on your feet as well, those ones that want to jump forward. Now bend the knee, look forward. Inhale. Hold your bandha and exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bend the knee, sink the seat, reach the arm, palm touch. Samadhi here, return home. Inhale, big toe are touching. Bend the knee, sink the seat, reach the arm. Exhale, hand to the heart center in prayer. One more breath in, lift the chest, belly in. As you exhale, twist to the right, left tricep, right thigh. Press the palm together. Either you stay here for 3 breaths or straighten the arm. Left hand down, right arm reach. Those ones that want to go to side crawl, you do that. Now come back to the center, hand to the heart. Inhale. As you exhale, twist over to the left, right tricep, left thigh. Either you stay here, pull the left hip back, or release that right hand down to the ground. You can stay on the fingertip, reaching the left hand high. Side crawl, don't let me stop you. Breath here, inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, reaching the hand high. As you exhale, fold forward. Maybe forward fold, pull the elbow back. Maybe Malasana, that yogis was. The crow people, Bakasana. Hand come down to the ground. Lift the heel up high. Elbows hugging in, knee behind the elbow. Lean forward, lift the feet. 3, 2, 1. Everybody, hand down, step back, jump back, shoot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg lift up and back, inhale. As you exhale, right knee bend, open the hip, stack the right hip on top of the left. Press more onto the right hand. Look down between the hands. Shift your weight onto the right hand. Come light to the left fingertip. Walk your left hand back underneath the left shoulder. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, lift the left leg high. See if you can find the right foot behind. Lift the chest, look up, kicking the left right foot into the left hand. Breath in, exhale, left hand come down to the ground. Option 2, stay, otherwise that wide thing. Remember, you want to bring the right foot toward the top hand as much as you can. Lift the hip, lift the heart, open it out. Everybody, look at the top of the mat. Right foot step outside your right hand for your lead side pose. Lock forward and back. Bounce up and down. You can even draw the circle with the hip. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. From here, lower the right knee down, but you want to bring the right knee back as much as you can. Option to stay high or come down to the left forearm. See if you can press the right knee to the right shoulder. Maybe right shoulder, right forearm come down to the ground. Once you get to here, draw the left knee back as much as you can and press the right shoulder Right knee into the right shoulder. If this is enough for you, you stay. Otherwise, turn both hands in. Inhale, move the chest forward. I do it from this perspective. From here, inhale, move the chest forward. Lift the back knee high, lower the back knee down. As you exhale, chest and chin down. Push up. 3, 2, knee in, and 1. Maybe this is enough. You stay. Whenever you feel like it's too challenging, come back high onto the hand again. Untuck the back toe. See, you can reaching the left hand out to the side, left hand in line with the shoulder. Now roll over to the left hip, so the right knee can point up to the ceiling. If this is enough for you, you stay. Anything that don't feel good, ignore me. Otherwise, sweep this hand out to the side and bring that right hand behind the right ankle. Yep. Right hand behind the right ankle, the palm facing up. Maybe take a bow. Look forward. The right knee is point up high to the ceiling. Press the chest down. One more breath, inhale. One more breath, exhale. Release both hands down to the ground. The mat, press both palms down to the ground. Right leg lift up and back. The three-legged dog. Now, let's go for that back bend Vinyasa. Inhale, arching the back. Look forward. Go forward, shoulder past the wrist. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, slide the chest through. Bhujangasana or Urdhva. As you exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg lift up and back. Inhale. Left knee bend, open the hips. Exhale. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Press more into that left hand. And then come light to the right fingertip. Walk the right hand back underneath the shoulder. Find your gaze. Arching the back, look forward and up. Lifting the right hand high. Grab a hold of the foot. Then you want to push the foot into the hand. Straighten the bottom leg. Breath in through the nose. Scorpion down dog. Breath out through the nose. Right hand down to the ground. Spin the back heel down and out. Step the left foot behind you. So turn the hips and the shoulder to the ceiling, to the wide thing, or to the full wheel. One more breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, gather the core. Look at the top of the mat. Left foot step forward outside of that left hand. Rock forward and back. Bounce up and down. Draw the circle. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 3, 2, 1 more breath in. Exhale. Draw the right knee back as much as you can. Untuck the toe option. But if you untuck, don't relax it. Press, engage. Come down to the right forearm. Left forearm follow if it's allow you to. So from here, press the left knee toward the left shoulder as much as you can. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, turn the fingertip in. Come high into the hand. Move the chest forward. Chest and chin down. Push up. 3, 2, and 1. Now straighten the right arm out to the side. Roll over to the left hip. To the right hip. Left knee point up high. Option to stay or come high onto the hand. Otherwise, take a bow. It's always option. root down to the sole of the left foot. Keep pressing it. Keep breathing ujjayi. One more breath in, chin and chest down. As you exhale, hand come down to the mat, to the ground. Left leg lift up, three-legged dog. That back bend, Vinyasa. Inhale, arching the back, look forward. As you exhale, move the chest forward, chest and chin down. Inhale, glide the chest through. Bhujangasana, or upward facing dog, your shot. As you exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Child pose, always an option. 5 breaths here. Those one that want to practice inversion, now it's also a good opportunity. Whatever you do, be mindful of your practice, be mindful of your body. The inversion people, go to the wall. If you feel like you need the support, remember every movement that you create, everything goes slow, steady, and smooth. One more breath, inhale, and one more breath, exhale. Breath together, downward facing dog. Right leg lift up and back, three-legged dog, inhale. Right knee to the chest, shoulder forward, round the spine, press more into the hand. Exhale, right foot step inside of the right hand, left heel, spin in and down. Inhale, square the hip, reach the arm, palm touch, gaze toward the thumb. 5 breaths. Inhale, press more into the right foot. As you exhale, draw the right knee toward the right hip. Back blade of the foot down to the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, pull the feet toward one another. 2 more breaths in. 2 more breaths out. Pull the arm away from the shoulder socket. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, open it out. Virabhadrasana 2. Widen the stand if you need. Open the hip. Press the right knee out to the side. Right knee draw back toward the hip. Press more to the back blade of the foot. Always magnetize both feet in toward one another during all time that you're holding the pose. Belly moving in, energy from the root to the crown. Breath in, exhale out. Pull the hands away from one another, shoulder back and down. Inhale, straighten the leg. Option you can. Toe, heel, toe, both the back foot forward. Send the hip back. Lean forward with the top hand. And now that top hand can come down to the ground. Or peace side finger big toe. If they release the hand down to the mat, press down into the hand or fingertip. You always can use the block underneath the hand as well. Together, reaching the top hand over the head, in line with the shoulder, keep pulling the top hand forward, draw the top hip back. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, you can take a bind. Half bind with the top hand behind and bring the hand toward the right hip or the right thigh. Full bind. Thread the bottom hand underneath the front leg, the front thigh. Look up. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, look at the top of the mat. Bring yourself to come up. Now, square the hip. Step the back foot forward lightly. Lift the back heel up high, away from the ground. Both arms out to the side. And now see if you can draw the belly in toward the spine. Engage the glute. Right hip back, left hip forward. And if you can, lift the ball of the right foot up. You may find that focus point too easy. Close the eye. One more breath, inhale. One more breath, exhale. Right toe down to the ground, back heel down to the mat. Inhale, turn yourself to twist over to the right. Right hand reach forward, send both hips back. Exhale, left hand down to the ground. Press more into the hand and reaching the right hand high. Maybe this is enough. Otherwise, left tricep outside of the right thigh. Hand to the heart center in prayer. Those ones that wish to take a bind. Now it's the moment. Draw the top shoulder back. Square the hips as much as you can. Look up. If it doesn't feel good, you look down. Breath in. And breath out. Look at the top of the mat. Rebend the front knee. Maybe widen the stand by scooch the back foot back. Draw the right hip back. Front knee bend. 90 degrees. Inhale. And exhale. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, look at the top of the mat. Shift your weight forward. Gently step the left foot to the top of the mat here. Once you get there, maybe you stay. Otherwise, shift your weight to the left foot. Look down. Floating the right. You come up. If this is enough, you stay. Otherwise, straighten the right leg forward. Remember, you can do with this pose with hand in prayer as well. Same thing. Wherever you are, make your way down the way you came in. Right foot down to the ground, both hands grab a hold of it. Each ankle. Inhale, lengthen the spine long. Exhale, fold all the way in. Your feet as wide as the hip to begin with. Now inhale, bend the knee, sink the seat, reach the arm. Your Utkatasana as your feet as wide as your hip. Now we're going to twist over to the left. So inhale, exhale, right hand come down, reaching the left hand up. Always you can use the block underneath the hand. Can be as high as you need. Option to stay. Otherwise, take a bite. Half bite. Draw the top shoulder back. If you want a little bit more, thread the hand and the knee. Take full bite. Sink the hip low. Those ones that want to go deeper. Release the right hand down. Inside of that right foot, lift the right heel up. And then turn the hand into this angle. Bring the hand behind the foot, behind the ball of the right foot. Bend the knee. See if you can find that hook. That left hand thumb down, grab a hold of the outlet of the foot. If this is enough, you stay. The right hip in line with the chest. And open. 2 half compass, half chair. Look up. You can always use the strap as well, and you can always use the block underneath the hand. Those ones that carry on, you do that. If you want to use the strap and use the block. First, foot on top of the block. Bring the hand, let me go to this angle. This is your left, or this is your right, this is your left. And hook, thumb facing down, always. Hip hips in line, halfway with the chest, and look up. Use the quad to straighten the leg as much as you can. Breath in. So this is the right. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Now, option to release. Step back, jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You want a little bit more. The foot is hooking in. Yep. Send the left foot back. Chest forward. Lean forward. Lift the leg. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths here or child pose. Remember, you don't have to do all that difficult challenge poses. You can always skip. Otherwise, learn a little bit more to understand the movement. Keep it in mind for now. Whenever your body is ready, you know it. And together, downward facing dog, we make our way to the other side. Inhale, left leg lift up and back. Exhale, left knee to the chest, shoulder forward. Left foot step forward inside of the left hand, back heel down and in. Square the hip, strong the leg, press the palm together, look up. The common mistake is you bring the arm by the ear and look forward or look down. So from here, this is not comfortable for the head or for the arm at all. Just keep looking up. If it doesn't feel good on the neck, send the arm forward a little bit. Pull it forward, neck long. Otherwise, pull the hand back a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, Virabhadasana 2. Be mindful position of the arm. If the arm is not in line, try your best to observe your body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Heel toe, the back foot in. Send the hip back, find the length. That left hand come down to the ground. Kiss side finger, big toe is welcome. Reaching the right hand high. Draw the right shoulder back. Draw the top hip all the way back. Option to take half bind. Press the bottom hand down. Spread the chest wide. Option, full bind. Remember, you don't want to be low. Go to the position that help you to create the space within the body. One more breath, inhale. Exhale out. Look down at the top of the mat. Come all the way up. Step the back foot in. Square the hip. Lengthen and grow tall. Engage the glute, pelvis in and up. Energy from the root to the ground. Arm out to the side. Lift the back heel high. Find the focus point. When you're ready, lift the front foot up. Keep the heel low. Left hip back. Right hip forward. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet down to the ground. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist over to the left. Reaching the right hand forward. Right hand come down outside of the left foot. Feel free to use the blocks. You can use the block as high as your body needs. Those ones that want to bring the prayer hand, right tricep outside of the left thigh. You can look down or you can look up. Press the palm toward one another. Draw the top shoulder back. Those ones that buy earlier, see if this Side is also doable. Look at the top of the mat. Shift your weight to the front foot. Step the right foot forward. Hand can be in prayer. Look up. Look at the top of the mat. Shift your weight to the right. Draw the belly in. Ribs in. And float the front leg up and forward. Look forward and down. 3, 2, 1. Bend the standing knee. Lower that left foot down to the mat. Both hands grab a hold of the ankle. Bend the elbow out to the side. Pull the elbow up to the ceiling. Chest between the leg. Your weight over to the toe. Draw the shoulder up to the ceiling. Crown of the head. Draw down to the earth. And now, chair pose with feet as wide as your hip. Inhale. As you exhale, this time. So this is the right, we already done that. Now it's time to do the left. So we have to twist over toward the right. Left hand come down to the ground or onto the block. Reach your right hand high. Now palm down to the mat. Hand behind the ankle. Lift the heel and move the hand forward. I do this from this angle. You can also start with the block. Lift the heel, hand low. Use the strap option, hook it. Otherwise, bend the elbow so much. Hook, find it, hook, and then open, lift the hip. You don't want to sink the hip low, but this is okay, doable. More like Surya Yantrasana, half with Malasana. Otherwise, lift, you find the length more. 3, 2, and 1. You can break the pose and do your Chaturanga Dandasana. Otherwise, from here, scoot the back foot back, float, bend. Bend the elbow, lean forward and lift. Lower it down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest high. Exhale, downward facing dog or child pose. 5 breaths. Those ones that have more energy, feel free to go to more of your inversion. Pincha Mayurasana, handstand, headstand, or work more on your crow. You want to try that flying Lisa that we just did earlier. You can do that as well. Slow down your breath. Calm the mind. Now when you're ready, let's go to downward facing dog together. From here, downward facing dog today, I'd like you to shorten the stand, either walking the hand closer to the feet or walk your feet slightly forward so the heel can come down to the mat. Inhale, right leg lift all the way up and back. Right knee bend, open the hip, stack the right hip on top of the left. Either you stay here or let's go together by spin the back heel down and in. I like you to bend the bottom knee to begin with so you can lift. And now keep pressing onto the bottom hand. Bend the right knee, hip and chest to the ceiling. Maybe that right hand onto the right knee, straighten the bottom leg. If you can go a little bit deeper, straighten the right leg forward, up high to the ceiling. Remember chest and the hip to the ceiling. Straighten the bottom leg, inhale. Vashitasana. As you exhale, step the right foot behind you. Maybe to this wide thing, or go to your full view, whichever you like. Walking the feet to the hand, walking the hand to the feet. Press the chest toward the top of the mat. Look at the top of the mat. Shift your weight over to the right hand so you can turn the left hand, fingertip forward. Look at the top of the mat. Make your way to come back to that downward facing dog again. Now to the left. You can see from my back now. Inhale, left leg lift up and back. Option to shorten the stand of the hand and the feet. Exhale, bend the left knee, open the hip. Lift the bottom heel away from the ground. Spin the back heel down, bend the knee. Option. And now, turn the hip, turn the chest toward the ceiling. Left hand, left knee. Up your side, finger, big toe. Straighten the leg. Both legs if you can. And now, let it go. Left foot step behind. You can stay in wide thing or come to full view. Breath in. Shift your weight to the left hand. Spin the right hand. Fingertip forward. Make your way downward facing dog. Bend the knee. Look forward. Inhale. Make your way to the top of the mat. To seated posture. Straighten both legs forward. You can jump through. Feet together. Press the heels forward. Bend the knee lightly. Option. Belly in, pelvis in. Lengthen the back. Hand to peace side, finger, big toe. Otherwise, hand like this. The big toe the thumb go to the base of the big toe. The forehand, the forefinger grab out. So you want to press the thumb into the base of the big toe and open the feet. Inhale, chest high. Exhale, round the spine. Bend the elbow out to the side. Crown the head going forward. Gaze to the big toe. Otherwise, gaze to the tip of the nose. You can tuck the chin to the chest as well if it doesn't feel good for your neck. And now, keep pressing the mid back up and back. Elbow is actively pressing out. Belly in, pelvis in and up. Send the hip back, shoulder back, crown the head, go forward. Inhale, chest, eyes, straighten the arm, lift the chest. Peace side, finger, big toe. So now, this is the left. This is the left. This is the right. Inhale, lift the chest up. Lean over to the left so you can bend the right knee. So now, peace side, hook with the big toe. Pull the big toe in and the big toe is pushing away. Maybe you can lift it up. Usher pose. And pull it toward the ear. 4, 3, belly in, pelvis in. 2, 1, straighten it out. Push with the foot, pull with the hand. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. That foot outside of, right foot outside of the left knee. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, left hand behind you, right tricep outside of the left thigh. I want you to round the spine as much as you can to begin with. This is my right hand. This is my left arm. Round. Bring it yourself low as much as you can. Now inhale, lift the chest up. Push the tricep into the thigh. Maybe this is enough and you stay. Otherwise, this left hand grab a hold of the out blade of the right foot. Reaching the right hand all the way back. Lean back and float the bottom foot. 5, point the toe. Spine long. 3, 2, and 1. I forgot to say that You can also do with the bi variation as well. Inhale and exhale. 3, spine long, 2, and 1. The other side. Peace side finger, big toe to begin with. Round the spine. You can always use the strap or just do with this variation as well if it's too much to grab the front foot. Now I do modification. If you can keep peace side finger, big toe. If this is not enough, doesn't feel good, then you grab a hold the outlet of the foot. Round the spine, inhale, exhale, foot to the ear. Hand can be here, round the spine, otherwise find the foot. 5, 4, you should feel the outer hip. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten it out. Remember, it can be here or here. 5, 4, chest up. 3, 2, 1 more breath in and exhale out. The foot outside of the opposite knee. Inhale, chest up, spine long. As you exhale, twist over to the left. Round the spine first. Bring the tricep as low as you can. Then inhale, you look up. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you grab a hold of the outlet of the front foot, of the left foot. Otherwise, you take a back. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, lean back. Lift and straighten the leg. Otherwise, go. Maybe here, maybe here. 3, 2, and 1. Break the pose. Back bend. Our spine feel good now. Move the hip forward slightly. Feet as wide as your hip. Your toes are turning forward. Walk the shoulder in. Press through the heel. Inhale, lift the hip high. Exhale, go higher. Walk the shoulder blade in more. Walk the shoulder in more. And lift. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, you can also grab the angle like we did on the other video. You start from, come high onto the elbow and bring the crown of the head down. Lift the hip high, walk your feet in, grab the ankle, and push the chest back. Knee in if you want more, and outside of the ear. And push it. Look down. 5, 4, 3, 2, press the hip up, and 1. Bring the crown of the head down, closer toward the feet. Walk your hand back, and you push up again. Do 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crown of the head down, walk your hand back. Push that, do that 1 more, otherwise break the pose and watch the video. Now we go into our forearm view, only if it's available to you. Those ones with the wrist injury, but open the shoulder and the chest, you might get into it quite easily from here. Feet, ideally heel underneath the knee, toe forward. Hand down behind the shoulder. The fingertip can turn out slightly so you're comfortable here. Hand can be wider as well, whatever you like. Lift the hip high, press onto the hand. Bring the crown of the head down. Once you get to here, turn the fingertip in, the elbow out slightly. And walk your hand behind the head, elbow hugging into the ear. And press the hand together. Look down. Walk your feet in maybe. When you want to come down, head go low, shift your weight over to one forearm. Bring the hand down, shift your weight to the other side. Chin to the chest and lower yourself down. Everybody, we meet all the way down. From here, have your feet wide apart, arm out to the side, both knees in line. Inhale, as you exhale, fold the knee over to the right, you look over to the left shoulder. Option, before you fold the knee down. Reaching the arm over the head, grab a hold the opposite wrist or elbow. And continue to look up, chin toward the chest halfway, breath in, exhale, knee to the right. And now, draw the knees down and forward. So you lengthen the side body of your left. But be mindful how you feel on the left knee. If it doesn't feel good, come out. Inhale back to the center. As you exhale, knee over to the left and put the knee down and forward. Reaching the elbow up away from your knee. Breath in and out. Head forward. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Alrighty, shoulders stand together. From here, you might like to move yourself over to the top of the mat a little bit more. Let me move to here. Arm by the side. I like to walk the shoulder in to begin with, so I don't press onto the spine, on the base of the neck. So from here, my lower back is lifted away from the ground. I press more into the forearm, lift the knee, lift the feet up. Maybe this is enough. Otherwise, continue to press more into the forearm, lift the hip, feet over the head. Now adjust the shoulder. Bring the shoulder in as much as you can and bring the hand as low as you can toward the ground. You can do it one leg up at the time, or you can, that's the plan, or you can do it both feet together at the same time. When you get to here, find that length, and from here you want to press the back of the skull down to the ground and lift the chin away from the chest. 5. Gaze toward the big toe or the tip of the nose or even the navel. You're comfortable, you close the eyes, the awareness to the third eye. One more breath in. One more breath out. And now, send the feet over the head, hand interlaced, finger behind you, shoulder blade in. And send the feet over the head. Ooh, my blends. Now, big toe, the toenail are down to the ground. If you are in the rounded spine like this, you want to send the hip back to the back of the mat. So the hip and the shoulder in straight line. Halasana. Your body is still active. It's nothing passive about this pose. Draw the belly in, send the hip back and stay light onto the toes. Now you want a little bit more. Open the knee out. Bring the knee toward the ears and pressing it in. Many people would bring the hand by the heel as well. The big toe and the heel are touching if you can. Otherwise, keep the hands behind you. Interlace the finger. One more breath in. One more breath out. Hands support your back and send the leg up again. This time, Urdhva Padmasana. So ideally, you bend the right knee first and bring the foot to the opposite hip crease and bring the left foot in, bend the left knee. Option for you to stay. So you can flex the ankle, the body in straight line, hand to the knee, straighten the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee to the chest. Wrap the arms around your leg. Maybe by, maybe not. 5, 4, 3. You are engaging the body. 2 and 1. Bring the hand behind you. I would recommend this. Bring the hand down to the ground and roll yourself to come out. Upper back, mid back, lower back. Want the hip down behind the hand. Lift the chest up. Bring the elbow in. And now move the hip toward the top of the mat. Crown of the head down to the ground. Hand grab a hold of both feet. Open the chest, shoulder blades together. Straighten the arm. Draw the knees down to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the leg and reach forward in prayer. Feet up 45 degrees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Arm down by the side, chin to chest. Final relaxing pose. If you have the final stretch that you like to do before moving into your Shavasana, please do so. Happy baby, Ananda Balasana is always welcome. More supine twist, also welcome. Otherwise, feet as wide as your hip, as wide as the mat. Lengthen the tailbone in. The back, lower back touches to the ground to begin with. Lifting the upper back away. Round the spine. Draw the shoulder blade down. Arm by the side. Take a long breath in through the nose. Lengthen the arm, lengthen the leg. Open your mouth side out. Letting it go. You can stay here as long as you wish to be. Whenever you're ready, I'll guide you out of the pose now. But you can stay here longer. Once you're ready, take a long breath in through the nose. Open your mouth side out. Reaching the right arm over the head. Mindfully bend both knees and roll over to the right side. Use that right upper arm as the cushion for the head. Adjust yourself into the fetal pose. You should stay here around 3 breaths. Whenever you're ready, use the left hand, press down to the ground. Keep the eyes closed and come all the way up to the seated posture. After that, just allow yourself to ground your body and the energy here. Bring the awareness toward the 3 bandhas again. Pelvis in, belly in. Lengthen the back of the neck by bringing the chin halfway to the chest. Notice your breath, how you feel in your body. Option to bring the hand to the heart. Remind yourself of the reason that you show up on your mat today. I always say that we might think that we do the practice for ourselves, for our healthy body, for our flexibility body. But deep down inside, we know that we're doing this practice to make ourselves healthy, feel good, and be happy. So we can be a better person, be a nicer person to people around us. So we can serve them better. It's not about us. It's always about others. Thank you, everybody, for allowing me to guide you through the practice today. I hope you enjoy the practice and I hope it's useful in some way. Emily, come on. She doesn't want to come. Bye.